Alrighty, up, getting ready to rock and roll. Head down the trail. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty eventful day today. We got Old Faithful coming up in about 18 miles, so that's our destination for the day. So right now we're around 8.1 elevation. Wyoming is in 2.5 miles, and that is around 8.4 elevation. In 10 miles, we'll be around 8.2 elevation. So it really looks like a pretty mellow morning. Not a lot of climbing, just little ups and downs. Old Faithful, that's around 7.3 elevation. So, water, we got Summit Lake coming up in about 8.5 miles. And that's also around 8.5 elevation. So, and then after Summit Lake, there's a few other water areas. So, but yeah, water is an issue. I have a little bit of water on me right now, but kind of a dry area. So, but yeah, looks like just pretty mellow morning. Not a lot of climbing. Old Faithful is our destination. Because we got to get our camping, we got to get our permit. We can hike in the park, but we can't camp in the park. So, there's a ranger station down at Old Faithful, so we'll have to go in there and get our permit and then figure out where we're going to be camping at. There is a campground in the village, or in the area of the village, so it's a paid campground. So I think that's our destination for the day, and then we get our permits all figured out and figured out where we're going to camp at the rest of Yellowstone Park. So, but yeah, other than that, doing good. Good night of sleep. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of good views today, and looking forward to going into Yellowstone. Never been there, so alrighty, jimming and jamming, rocking and rolling. Hey, alrighty. Whew. We're down here at Summit Lake. Just trucking right along the trail this morning. There's been some climbs. Flies. Been some climbs this morning, but man, this trail's just been flat. Seen a few hikers going north, of course. I'm sure there'll be more up ahead. But here, let me flip you Summit Lake. So yeah, just jimmying and jamming. Like I said, there's been a few small climbs, but this trail's been flat. So I think I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know if we're just gonna keep pushing to get to Old Faithful. So get the permit thing figured out and all that. So alrighty, gotta stop and get water though at some point. Alrighty, jimmying and jamming, rocking and rolling. Hey, alrighty. Check this tree out. It's all dead. Thought that was kind of interesting. Big old pine. It's all rotten on the middle and it finally blew over. That had to be a heck of a crash, man. Alrighty. Jimmying and jamming. Rocking and rolling. Hey, alrighty. Little Firehole River, 7,200 elevation. Kind of going through a burn zone, a lot of old dead trees. But let me flip you. So yeah, getting some water, taking a little break. 3.5 miles from Old Faithful. Here, let me flip you again. A lot of just old, dead, dying trees leaning. So yeah, but yeah, it's kind of warm out here. Going through these old fire zones, not a lot of shade in the area, so. But yeah, all in all, doing good. Jimmy and jamming, rocking and rolling. Hey, alrighty, camp is up. It's kind of sprinkling out. It's been doing that ever since we left Old Faithful Village there. 26.3 mile day today. Even we hung around the village for a couple hours. And it's what, 7 o'clock now? 6:30 right now. So just trail was flat. I mean, just trucking flat trail. Yeah, we're at 7,900 elevation right now. We left the village, which was 7.5 miles ago back, 7.5 miles back, we were around 7.3. So I mean, just really the whole trail's been just flat. Been a little bit of climbs, but just flat. So anyway, I got a porta potty. Well, not porta potty. I got a toilet with a pit, no walls, not too far from my tent. I got a stream right behind me, so I got water. Yeah. So Old Faithful, it was a neat little place. Just way too many people down there. My gosh, just bus loads of people. And when you're on trail and you're only used to seeing 5-6 people a day, maybe, then you get there and it's just overwhelming. It's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, neat little place. I'd go back and see it again, but here I'm walking around trying to enjoy it and see stuff, and I got my big old pack on my back. And if they had a place for hikers to maybe safely keep their packs, some place where hikers can drop their packs off where they're going to be safe and they can walk around and enjoy stuff, that'd been nice. But yeah, I stopped. Well, I went to go get a burger, and there was no place to sit. There was a huge line. So then I'm like, all right, not going to do this. So I kind of was looking at the map. There was a deli down there. So I went to the deli, and yeah, the sandwiches were like 5, maybe 6 inches long, pre-made, wrapped in saran wrap, 3 different kinds. So I ended up getting me a roast beef, a bag of chips, and a soda. It's $22. Like, oh my gosh. No place to sit, of course, but there was no line, so I enjoyed that part. And I could have went outside probably and sat somewhere, found a spot, but out in the hallway there was a spot right next to the ATM machine, so I just sat on the floor and enjoyed my sandwich like a homeless person. But yeah, went over to the general store and got me a soda, and then kind of walked around, checked some things out, and talked to a few people. Talked to a couple who is going to be picking up a hiker tomorrow down there. So, but yeah, neat little place. I'd go back and see it some other time. I mean, when I wasn't hiking. So, but
yeah, all in all, doing good. Good day today. Like I said, the trail was just flat, so just trucking along flat trails. So we'll have to see what tomorrow brings. So, but yeah, I rambled on long enough, so I will holler at you in the morning. Take care.